Last week, our Army veterans judges scores dropped from his previous week's season high. Before Noah and Sharna's first dance of the night, let's find out a bit more about him.
Noah grew up in Midfield, Alabama, right outside of Birmingham. Noah's childhood was very active, kind of mischievous.
Before he was 3, he was riding a bicycle with no training wheels. He has always been that tough little boy that will do whatever he sets his mind to.
My parents have had to go to the police station a couple of times to pick us up. You know, we were just kids being kids. Coming up on being 20 years old, I had no direction. One day I got a call from a friend of mine, and he said, turn on the TV. When I watched those towers fall, it was terrifying. It was sad. It's like, okay, if someone has chosen to attack us and there is going to be a counterattack, I wanted to be part of it.
I remember when he told me that he was going to join the service, and I was scared to death.
Once I got in and started training, I loved the job. I fit into the military. And I was on that first invasion in Iraq in 2003. I decided this is my career. I have found what I've been looking for.
But then my entire life was flipped upside down.
We found out Noah had been injured when we got a phone call from the military and that he was in bad shape.
We knew at that point he had lost a leg and an arm, but when I walked in that room, he looked wonderful because he was alive. And that's more than a lot of other mothers could say for their children that were in the service.
To wake up one day and have 2 of my limbs gone, it broke me. There were several times I thought I would much rather have died than to wake up like this.
Noah's a warrior. When you take a warrior away from what they're built to do, it's a recipe for depression and alcohol abuse.
After he got back home, he was really, really depressed. He could be on a very different track now had he not gotten himself back into shape and began recovering.
Noah.
I'm so excited to work with you.
When I first heard Noah was going to do Dancing with the Stars, I said, get out of town.
You're broadening my scope of what dance looks like.
I watched Noah Galloway keep trying and get better and better. Unbelievable.
You come out here and astonish us every single week. You help us to keep going.
He's such a beautiful dancer, and I had no idea he had it in him.
It's awesome to watch somebody like that overcome all those obstacles. You know, I'm behind him 100%, and I hope he goes and wins the Mirrorball Trophy.
Noah teaches us to take what life has offered and not only to deal with it, but to make it a plus.
I've been waiting for my dreams to turn into something I could believe in, and looking for that magic rainbow on the horizon. I couldn't see it was there all along, within my reach, as close as the beat of my heart. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time of my life. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time to be more than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time of my life. This is the time of my life. The time of my life.
Noah and Sharna and Lynch you live. Great job, guys. Julianne, you start.
There was such an ease about that performance that there really was, though. There was such an ease about that performance, and it was the first time I felt like it was like this young, fresh, romantic, raw approach that you've done. And every time you guys have such attention to detail that I'm so amazed by it, because there was so much content in this, and it was so smooth, which, you know, for you, I feel like that's been something that's very difficult with the rotations. And it was so smooth. I don't know what's going to happen. It's the semifinals. But I want you to know, from me to you, it has been the most enjoyable thing to watch you dance, and you guys together. I'm just crying tonight.
Because there's such a, in spite of it all, there is such a naturalness about what you do, such honesty. You know, some moments are very simple, but they touch you completely. Then you attempt something that you find completely unexpected. Is he going to go for rotation? Yes, he does. Does he maintain the timing? Yes, he does. Is he connecting with the partner beautifully? What more can I say? Beautiful.
All right. Carrie.
For me, was seeing you have fun. This is the most fun I've seen you. You're so relaxed. You started out, you were good, you were inspiring, but you were a little stiff. No more stiffness. You are incredibly expressive and jovial. It's beautiful to see.
Well, there was a charm about it. It was emotional. It had a romance. Well, the summing up, for me, that's your best dance. And what a good time to do it.
To the Reverend. No, this way. Follow Noah. Meanwhile, that way, upstairs at our ABC.com DWTS All Access desk, Catherine Jones is chatting with Mark Fallis and Willow Shields and playing dress up. Check them out for more on our semifinals. Erin?
Hi. Beautiful job. And, of course, I'm standing next to a gorgeous woman, Miss Jamie. It seems like just yesterday you surprised this guy, week 2 of the season. And now we're here at the semifinals. What was your reaction when you found out he is so close to the finals?
I would love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. You've done amazing. You're a beautiful dancer, and you just have a beautiful heart, and you put it out there every single week. I can't even tell you how proud I am of you.
Okay. Let's see what the judges thought of it.
Carrie Inaba.
9.
Len Goodman.
9.
Julianne Hough.
9.
Bruno Tonioli.
9. So at 36 out of 40, your reaction on Miss Jamie being back here supporting you?
You know, I got to say something. You know, Jamie, the moment that you surprised me on the show was one of those amazing moments I've ever had. And, you know, this song, The Time of My Life, you give that to me. And, you know, I've got to do this here because this... Will you marry me? Yeah?
Forget the judges' scores. What do you have to say about that?
I'm speechless. And I'm never speechless. That's a baby. I love you so much.
I love you.
Or is that a yes?
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Tom?
Wow. Can I borrow your tissues? Give me your tissues. Riker and Allison are up next with a contemporary. Get the Kleenex out. I need some. And then Nastia and Sasha finish out the first round with a Quickstep. Live.